Yo, what's going on guys? Welcome back to a brand new Division video. What I guess today is something a little bit different. So for the past couple of days, me and my friends sat down and put together a list of things we would like to see in patch 1.7. And to be honest, I feel like the game honestly needs this in the game. As you guys know, the game right now is a little bit stale. A lot of people can argue that. Some people say the game is perfectly fine. Some people can agree with me and say the game is stale. But at the end of the day, everyone can pretty much agree that the game does need some new content to keep it fresh and just keep players, pretty much on the game. Anyways, if you guys do enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and also let me know your opinions in the comment section below, or also let me know what you would like to see in patch 1.7 or in the future updates. But without further ado, let's get right into this video. So the first thing me and my friend agreed on 100% was gear score, and that is to increase the gear score in patch 1.7. Now a lot of people argued that gear score should have been increased in patch 1.6. In my opinion, you're right. I think gear score should have been a little bit higher, not even that much, just a little bit higher. So there is, a little bit more grinding for gear and weapons and stuff like that. And increasing gear score isn't always the worst idea. But in patch 1.7 or future updates, the gear score 100% needs to be increased to something around 265 or even 270. To be honest, it doesn't really matter what range it's at, as long as it's increased by a little bit and there's more point of grinding for new gear, new weapons, I will be satisfied and a lot of people would enjoy that. The next thing that would be really cool to see in patch 1.7 is new weapons. Now I'm not saying add like 15 or 20 new weapons. I'm saying if they add about 2 or 3 or even 4 different weapons, if it's like an assault rifle, a submachine gun, a marksman rifle, and even a shotgun, it would make the game a little bit more grindy. And even if they made it exotics, that would be even better, because it would be a little bit more difficult to get. So people would grind, heroic incursions, legendary missions, and just open a ton of sealed caches in order to get those weapons. Now, when I say add new weapons, I'm not saying add a weapon that just is completely like ass, like no one would use it. I'm saying add something that would compete with the LVOAC, something that would compete with the MP7 or MP5, or would compete with the M700, like one of those weapons that are not too overpowered, but are not too good as well that, everyone wants to get them. So seeing new weapons and also seeing a couple new gear sets, I'm not saying add like 3 or 4, I'm saying at least 2 would be good, and it would change the gameplay around a little bit. And even if those gear sets are not better than Striker or not better than a high-end / exotic build, if there was new gear sets in the game, a lot of people would obviously want to get them, kind of use them and test them, and it would be something once again to grind for in PvP or PvE. Before I continue, I want you guys to let me know right now in the comment section below what 2 weapons you would like to see in patch 1.7 or future updates, or what gear sets you would like to see in patch 1.7. So right now, let me know that in the comment section below. Anyways, moving on with the video, so the next thing I want to see is a couple of new PvE missions. You guys know right now PvE is a little bit stale, even with the new incursion, even with, the legendary missions and the, heroic incursions where you can get the exotic caches from. A lot of people are still not satisfied. A lot of people say it's still a little bit boring. And in my opinion, if they include about 3 or 4 different PvE missions, that's something you can grind for and possibly get a exotic gear piece or exotic weapon from. So for example, if they added 3 or 4 new PvE missions where you are able to get something like the MDR or able to get something like the FAMAS, a lot of people would be happy, and a lot of people, like I said, would grind that a lot. The next thing that's on the list is very simple, and that is increase the level cap in Last Stand. You guys know right now it's level 40, and pretty much everyone that plays Last Stand, or almost everyone, is already level 40. If they increase that to something like 65 or even 99, it really depends on what they want to do, but as long as it does get increased to something a little bit higher, I feel like a lot of people would play Last Stand again just to get that max level, and not even the sealed caches, not even what they get, but just to be the maxed out level in Last Stand. The final thing on this list that we both agreed on is a stash size increase. Now you guys know in patch 1.5, I think it was in patch 1.5, the stash size did get increased, and that was honestly a great move because a lot of people were running out of space. A lot of people just had to, delete even good gear pieces or good weapons in order to store new weapons or gear pieces. But in patch 1.7, I really do hope the stash size does get increased. Now I'm not saying like triple it or double it. If they even increase it by like 75 or even 100, that would be really nice because of the amount of loot you get in patch 1.6. But that's pretty much it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. In the comment section below, let me know if you guys agree or disagree with some of these picks on this list. I am very curious to what you guys have to say. But once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.